We also want to take a look at some of the broader market action. Jared Blikre is here to break all this down for us. And Jared, when you take a look at some of the sector action today, we certainly are seeing a bit of a gap between the outperformers and the underperformers.
Yes, and the outperformers mainly defensive in name. You take a look at the winner there, that's utilities, XLU up over 2.5%, followed by healthcare, another defensive, energy, not so much defensive, depends on how you think of it, but definitely staples as well. So not a very bullish risk-on flavor in the markets. And I'm just going to show you the indices real quick. What's happening this week? Well, this week is ending up a lot more like 2022 than the first quarter of this year. Here's what has happened in the Dow. Let me just put this on a 3-day basis. You can see just barely positive 62 basis points, about 0.6%, versus the NASDAQ this quarter, 3 days, down 2%. So if we are reverting to last year, well, we all know what happened last year was not that fun. Another thing I'm looking at is regional banks, and especially a Western Alliance. Some things going on in particular with Western Alliance that I want to address, and then I'm going to broaden it out to the market as a whole. Now, first of all, this is a 2-day view, and you can see down 16% over these 2 days and well off of the lows here. It had been down more. But what I want to point out is that the real selling took place today at 10 a.m. on that ISM services miss. And I think that's going to be a harbinger of what happens with economic reports if they keep missing to the downside, because bad news is bad news. People are not pricing in Federal Reserve rate cuts because the economy is doing bad. They're pricing in lower stock prices because the economy is doing bad. Now, with respect to WAL here, there were concerns that they were experiencing more deposit flights. There was a key investor update yesterday evening that did not include statistics about their deposit flights for the first quarter, but they did update today. And in fact, they've been building deposits about $2 billion worth since March 20th. So it looks like WAL is in decent shape here relative to the circumstances. But I think because it's been experiencing such outsized movements today, you can really see some of the weakness embodied in WAL that you might not see other places. This is a bear flag. A lot of other regional banks and financials look like this. If this is the start of another leg down, well, watch out below. But for now, just a yellow alarm, Shauna.
Yeah, certainly something that's getting a lot of people's attention in today's action. Jared, thanks so much.